Hello, welcome back to the Repaint tutorial. Today I'm going to cover painting models that have the alpha channel controlled um, aspects. So on the GA side of things, this is primarily just the Richard Fay Falcon 900 model that uses this, but this is also used on some other models, specifically the FIBE 737 models. I know those use some kind of alpha channel work. I think it might be in a light map or something like that, but it uses something with the alpha channel. But basically, how the Falcon 900 from RFII uses this is to hide certain aspects of the model, which are the nose camera, this part right here, engine covers, three circles right here, and then the antenna configuration, which is for the top of the engine right here. So basically what you would do in this situation is if you wanted one of these aspects to show, say if you wanted the nose camera to show, you would leave it blank white or color it whatever color you need to do for the repaint. But if you didn't want the nose camera to show up, you'd cover it in a green layer like this on the actual paint kit. So we'll check what's the color code here. 00FF00, that's the color code I use and it works just fine for what we're doing. So specifically, we were painting 950 Juliet Bravo, this Falcon right here, which if we look at it, I believe I have to go back, X'd out of a couple tabs that I didn't want to X out of. There we go. So we have no nose camera, and if we look at the top of the engine, we see basically just a small little lump right here. And then a very small lump at the back as well. If we go into Model Converter X, and you can see I've already done the repaint, but basically our options that we have are as follows for the antennas. We have a hook, which also has a mini antenna at the back of it. So if you are doing the hook style thing, which you have to do if we open up the framework here, you can see there's actually two separate frameworks, one for the actual hook and one for the antenna behind it. So if you just want the hook to show, make sure you cover half of it with a green so the antenna doesn't show. We have a tall spade, short spade, and a lump. And if you look at the model, it's quite clear that lump is pretty significant compared to the one we see up here. So more likely what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to not put any of these antennas up on this repaint. So what I do is I have a layer group called alpha greens right here, which controls all my greens, all my little green coverings for everything. So I'll go down here and I'll turn my hook mid layer on, so that covers that up. Nose cam's covered up already, and I don't usually keep the engine covers on. I keep them off, so those are covered as well. So that's all good. I'll go ahead and save my repaint once again. At this point, we're ready to go ahead and export. So same thing like we always do, image, flatten, add alpha channel. I only do this. This is going to be basically useless for this one, but I only do this just so it compiles a little bit quicker. So we'll scale the image down 2048. Let it do its thing ever so slowly. Should only be a couple more seconds. This paint kit normally doesn't take too long. And as usual, it's going to take longer this time. Goodness gracious, I should put elevator music or something in while we wait here. That would take editing skills that I really don't possess nor care to develop. This video is going to be like 8 minutes, and half of it's going to be trying to scale this down to 2048. There we go. So we'll now export to folder where it needs to go. And then the 1024 for FS9. Once again, it's going to take forever to scale. So go ahead and we'll export this one now, 1024. And that's it for GIMP. We're done with that. So now we'll go in and we'll go ahead and open up that. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and create my folders for my export real quick while that opens. This is basically the same compilation, same packaging process that we used back on the first couple videos that I showed about just packaging general repaints. So we're now in, we've got our 1024 repaint in here, which we're gonna go do at this point is we're gonna go alpha, create alpha channel, and we're gonna create it with green. And as you see, it says this will replace the alpha channel currently present. Any pure green will be rendered as fully transparent. Are you sure you wish to continue? So all these items that are fully green will become transparent. And that's what we want to do. So we'll press OK. We see it in the alpha channel now. All the areas we had set as green are now blacked out on the alpha channel. And that's what we want. So we'll save this as our 32-bit BMP. And we'll open the 2048. Same thing, alpha, create alpha channel green. Okay. And now image, instead of just flipping the image like we normally do, we want to flip the image and the alpha so everything's still aligned. Obviously that doesn't matter if you have a fully light alpha channel, but since we don't in this case, we have to flip that image in alpha. You could also just flip the image before you created the green alpha channel as well. It'd do the same thing. All right, so we have that saved now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and copy my 2048 texture over to prepared. So we can go ahead and update the preview. Oh, wrong folder. There we go. And now if we go back in to our preview and reload everything, we have everything set up. So as you can see, I didn't put, like I said, I didn't put the lumps because they're way too big for what the model has versus what's in real life. So we have basically a blank top right there, no nose cam, and no engine covers. So it's a pretty simple process. Doesn't take much to get used to. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.